If you are tired of falling into the scholar's mate trap, you are not alone. It's one of the most common beginner pitfalls. But the good news is, it's easy to avoid once you know how. In today's video, I am going to show you how to recognize the signs, defend against it, and turn the tables of your opponent. Let's break it down and make sure you never get caught into the scholar's mate again. There are various ways for scholar's mate. Let us look one by one and let us also look how to beat it. First is e4, e5 and they play queen to h5. What they do is they attack our e5 pawn, and what they do is they lure you to play g6. If I flip the board, as you can see, this is a natural looking move, g6. Black is obvious to think that this queen will be a threat on my half of the board. So what they try to do is to throw your queen away from this file or your half of the board. So they play g6 and here they fall. Now white plays queen takes e5, checking this king and also forking this rook. And now whatever with the block, they take the rook. So now let us see if they are familiar with this and defend this pawn with knight to c6. The next they do is bishop to c4, attack the c7 pawn double. And now from here the trap starts. We play knight to f6 to attack this queen, but no, it's a huge blunder because queen takes f7 is a checkmate. So the correct option here is to play g6, yes, to block this vision of this queen. When we play this, it doesn't block this vision and still can attack this f7 pawn. So now g6 is the option. Now the queen slides over to f3 and still keeps the attack. Now what we do is develop our knight. After developing our knight, the first motive is to go bishop on h7 and castle. If you look, our next plan would be knight to d4, attacking this queen. But white is aware of that and plays knight to e2, just avoiding this. So now we will play bishop to g7, and after they play whatever move like something d3 to pin your knight to your queen and also giving a support to your bishop. In this case we will just castle. They can go this, but in most of these cases we play a6. If they take like this, if you want to trade queen, you can take with the queen. Otherwise you can take with the bishop. And most of the players make a mistake keeping this pin and going on h4. It's a big blunder because now we play g5 and we block this bishop. This bishop has forcefully to go on g3 and there is no more move. The bishop can't take. Bishop also can't go on f4, also can't go here. This bishop is totally blocked. So now our motive is to strike in the center with d pawn, pawn to d5. If you think you are giving up a pawn, but that's not. After taking, we will not take with our knight because it would be a piece loss after this. First, you can't take this bishop with your queen because you will lose your queen. So what we play? Yes. So basically there are two options. First is bishop on g4 attacking this queen and blocking this attack or the defense on this d5 pawn. So now queen simply goes on e3 and attacks our pawn. And the second option is knight goes on d4 attacking this queen. Again this knight can take, but as you can see, after we can take like this, now after let us say they play h3, we end up with a gain to an open file like this. So I highly recommend you to play bishop to g4 attacking the queen, and once queen goes on e3 you can play knight to d4, and after the trade, as you can see, what we are doing is threatening to go rook to e8 and pin this queen to the king. So with the threat the queen takes, but it's a big blunder because after rook to e8 check, king goes on d2 and we play knight to e4 check. He is losing his queen now like this, and let us say if he goes here, then we have bishop to e2 check. King goes here, we have knight to h5 attacking this bishop, and as you can see, all the pieces are attacking and active, while the white has all the pieces crumbled and all the pieces inactive. So this is how you can punish and win the scholar's mate trap. If you have liked it, please subscribe to our channel and like this video.